Yeah, we're good, mate. We're good to go. We're live. We're recording. What, Oscar? Yo, this little guy here. So just to introduce you guys. Obviously, this is myself. Joshy never stops. Come on, active out here. We're on the laptop. The lighting ain't the best. And this is my man Oscar, yeah. Bro, me and Oscar run a half marathon in 2019 together, and I'm on Zoom call to him. And he's walking from London to Turkey, and where are you now? You're by the E3 route near Bulgaria, is it?
Well, you need to guess, mate. You need to guess. Where do you think I'm
I don't know.
Right now? So I'll give you a little hint.
Yeah.
I'll give you a little hint. I've done 700 kilometers from London all the way to this point. Where do you think, what country do you think I'll be in?
I don't know, last time
Consider that my first country, England, France, Belgium and Luxembourg. Where do you think I am?
England, France. So wait, you've already been in Luxembourg as well, after France?
No. As in, those are the first 4 countries as part of the route. What country do you think I'm in? This is only because this was your idea.
Yeah, but how many countries are you passing through in total? Like 12 or 5? Is that the total?
12.
12, yeah, I remember that, yeah. And then last time I spoke to you was about a week ago in France. Let me get a map of the UK up, yeah? I'm going to do it live and direct on my iPhone, and I'll kind of map of UK and Europe, and then I'll kind of guess. Because, my geography is not the best, yeah? So I'll get the map up now, and I'll kind of gauge. Because I remember, a week or so ago, you were in Paris, and I've seen someone on your socials earlier about an E3 route, but I have no clue what E3... I'm in E3 now, bruv. I'm in London, bruv. I'm literally in E3 postcode, so to me, you're in Europe, E3 means nothing. Yeah, I'm currently in your ends now, Oscar. I'm in London, bruv. I'm in Bow. So yeah.
Yeah, love it, mate. Love it. Freaking love it. Go on then. Where do you think I'm at? Good guess.
Map of UK and Europe. Let's have a look. Oh my god, man. UK. How have you been though coping with it? How's your mental health? How's your physical health? While I'm looking for this, how's your mental health, physical health like?
Yeah, mate. My mental health's like an iron dome, mate. It's like an iron dome. Obviously, solitude's quite hard. I go through quite a few hours a day where I'm completely alone.
Yeah.
And once I was alone for 30 hours, so that was pretty tough, mentally pretty tough. I really felt the solitude then. And apart from that, in terms of physical health, I'm fit and healthy, and I feel good. Although, of course, from time to time, I am feeling a bit stiff and a bit sore around the joints and mainly my feet. But other than that, I'm pretty good. I feel pretty good. I feel happy and I feel healthy. So yeah, overall, 10 out of 10, mate.
Yeah, fair play. Because I remember I ran a half marathon with you, and I actually trained a bit throughout the year. You didn't train at all, and you did it hour 33?
Yeah.
And then hour 45. Since I last see you, I actually completed the full marathon. But I get what you mean. When I got to 19 to 22 miles when I did my full marathon, yeah, my legs were spazzing out, bro. But obviously you're walking, I'm running. Yeah. So what's it like with walking? At what miles at what country did you get to? At what mileage where you were ooh, my legs are starting to stiffen up? Because I know you're a big man. You're a pretty fit and naturally healthy guy,
Yeah. So, good question. So, I'd say I start to feel fatigue probably around, in terms of the kilometre mark, in kilometres, I'd say around about 30 kilometre mark. I start to feel it. In terms of miles, that is around about 18 miles.
Sure.
Just shy of 20 miles. That's where I start to really feel it. And however, most days I'm not getting to 30 kilometers. I'm averaging around 27 kilometers a day.
Yeah.
So for that reason, I feel good. If I was pushing it to 30, then I'd probably struggle a bit more. I wouldn't be feeling this happy and fit and healthy or whatever. But because I'm taking it easy, because I have to, because I'm pulling so much weight. I'm pulling around about 40 kilograms of weight in total. So I'm carrying maybe 5 or 6 kg, and I'm pulling the rest. So yeah, there's a lot to pull. So that obviously slows everything down as well.
And how many along the way? Because I've seen on your Instagram, how many random people's houses have you like stayed at? Because I've seen that you have the girls hooked you up. What happened with that story? Tell us about that. No, you look like you were still in England, bro, and like you got hooked up. Or was that in Europe?
I don't know if this is gonna be PG or not.
No, keep it PG for this. Like this, try to keep it as PG as you can. Obviously, it's up to your discretion. Like obviously, if you want to tell me something a bit more, you can. Obviously, keep it personal.
I'm just gonna say, a gentleman never says, mate. A gentleman never.
No, but I mean, like, I'm not on about like that. Like, how did that come about? Because I swear they just messaged you on Instagram, didn't they? Like random people. Like,
yeah, no, not
where was
even,
this
mate.
in the UK?
So I met this girl called Flo. I was just sitting in a field and she parked her car. She got out the car and we just started chatting.
Yeah.
And she just came over without hesitating, and then we just got on like a house on fire, and then I basically told her, look, I'm going to sleep here, I hope it's okay. And it wasn't even her field. And I said, well look, I'm sleeping in a tent. She's like, oh, can I sleep in the tent with you? And I was like, yeah, if you want to. And then she said, well, my house is just down the road, actually, you can just stay at ours. So she just said, yeah, just stay at mine. So I went round to hers. She just finished work. She had 3 bottles of wine. Her sister was in, so we started drinking with herself and her sister. She called her mum to ask her if it was okay for me to stay around. And her mum, literally on like loudspeaker, said, yeah, stay around. So yeah, so I literally stay around there. It was sick, mate. It was sick. And there's been a few other families that have let myself and a friend of mine stay around, just in their garden, for example. So that's been pretty cool as well. So a couple of families have let me stay around so far. So yeah, I've been pretty lucky, mate. I've been pretty lucky.
I swear the first one was in the UK though, wasn't it? Of all places.
Yeah, the first one was not far from Canterbury, about 50 kilometres away from Canterbury.
I swear
50 kilometres west of Canterbury.
Oh, so you were quite early in on that time, kind of.
Say that again, sorry.
You were early in. You were early into the full trip at that point.
Mate, that was only day 5.
Yeah, I know, that's mental. So I've got up here, Oscar. Turkey's next to Syria and Israel, and on the other side is Bulgaria and Greece, correct?
Yeah.
And then, so you've got Serbia, Croatia, Austria, Hungary. So this is the whole map, guys. So we're currently here. So let's pull it out. Turkey's there. Let's focus this up. So Turkey's at the other end of that map there. So as you can see, it's quite a while away. So in the meanwhile, I'll post the map up when I edit it properly. But we've got literally, Oscar, you're a madman. So you caught the ferry over, my geography, is it Channel Islands?
No, the English Channel.
The English Channel, that's it. Sorry, my geography's not the best. Yeah, you got the English Channel, so you arrived in France. Have you been past the Eiffel Tower yet, like Paris? Yeah, when you went in.
Mate, I haven't even been in Paris.
What? You went through France and didn't even go through Paris?
Well, no, it's just not on my route, mate.
Really?
It would be silly. It'd be daft to go so far down south and then go back. Like essentially backtrack myself. So no, I didn't go to Paris. I went to Reims. Pronounced Reims in English.
Alright, so back to the guessing game then. So I reckon, I don't think you're quite Austria yet, but I reckon you're like kind of getting there. I reckon you're like in between like Switzerland and Belgium. Am I right by saying? You've got to be in one of them countries, right?
Well, you just got to say country, mate.
Alright, you can't be that top. Alright. I reckon you are. If the way, I'm trying to think of the best route now. If Turkey's there,
I'm just going to tell you.
I reckon you're either in Belgium or Germany. It's got to be.
Oh, you're not far off.
Oh, fuck!
You're not far off. I'm in France, mate. I'm in France.
So you're still in France? Are you about to go into Belgium or about to go into Germany next?
I'm about to go into Belgium.
Alright,
I've
so
got about a week left.
How long are you
until I reach the Belgian border, and then I'll be in Belgium for about a week as well, and then Luxembourg for around about another week as well. So they're small sections of the route. So that in total, hopefully 2 weeks, but possibly just over.
Yo, Oscar, wait.